Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Saving Sunderland. Now in today's episode we have Bayern Munich in the Champions League, the second time we'll be playing them in the group stage. But of course we've got plenty of fixtures to review since the last time we met. So the last time we met was the 5-0 victory against Roma in the opening game of our Champions League campaign. We then followed that up with a very disappointing 0-0 away draw to Swansea. We were probably fortunate to actually get the 0-0 draw. They missed a penalty in 10 minutes in. We had Mohamed Zahir sent off in the 70th minute, so it made an edgy last 20 minutes or so. But we managed to get away with a draw, but this was the worst result of the run of fixtures we're about to review. We're then playing Bournemouth in the League Cup. We of course played a fully rotated side at home and we won 2-0. 24th minute goal from Reiss Nelson and an own goal from Marco Piaca sealing the victory for us, and we go through to the fourth round. We then had a home tie in the Premier League against Wolves, won this one 4-1. Goals from Phil Foden, Luis Enrique Arranz and a Lincoln double sealed the victory for us. They scored with their only shot on target to take the lead in the 53rd minute, which naturally left me thinking that they were of course going to win this game, but we managed to bounce back after some tactical changes and we got the 3 points. We then played CSKA Moscow in the Champions League and we won this one 5-0. Lincoln double, a Vignato double and a Milagres goal gave us the 3 points that left us sitting comfortably top of Group F. We then had an away game in the Premier League against West Brom. We won this one 4-0. Goals from Oscar Pfeiffer, Lincoln, Luis Enrique Arranz and Reiss Nelson securing the victory. We created plenty of opportunities in this match, and if anything, the score could have been double figures. We then had a home tie against Chelsea in the Premier League. This was a very difficult match, but we managed to come away with a 3-1 victory. 2 from Luis Enrique Arranz and 1 from Maximiliano Sugo sealing it for us. They got a late goal through Lorenzo Pellegrini, but they also got a late sending off for Alexandro, so we managed to beat one of our title rivals today. We then played Bayern at home in the Champions League. This was of course our first fixture against them in this season's campaign. Goals from Ndombele and Jose Luis securing the victory in what was a difficult game. The chances came few and far between. They were defending really well, but we managed to secure the 3 points. We then had an away tie in the Premier League against Fulham. We won this one 1-0. Goal from Jadon Sancho securing the victory. We had 2 key injuries to Luis Enrique Arranz and Michael Althans, which has meant they have been out for quite a while now, so we are struggling for numbers at the minute. We then played Aston Villa in the League Cup 4th round. We won this one 3-0. 2 goals from Jadon Sancho and 1 from Maximiliano Sugo, getting us through to the next round. And then finally, just before the Bayern game, we had a Liverpool game in the Premier League. We won this one 3-0. Christian Nieves, Maximiliano Sugo and Lincoln securing the victory for us. And all of them fixtures see us lying top of the Premier League, 7 points clear from Chelsea and second, and Manchester United and Spurs, who complete the top 4. Very dominant in the league this year. You know, the chasing pack aren't playing as well as they did last season, definitely. And of course we sit top of Group F in the Champions League. Roma seem to be the breakout candidates to maybe challenge us for the top spot. But of course we've got Bayern Munich away today, which if they win could see us get dragged into the battle. So this is the side that we're going to go with against Bayern Munich. We'll start with Pickford in goal, Oscar Pfeiffer, Christian Nieves and Jose Luis at centre back. Rickson right wing back and Milagres left wing back, with Phil Foden and Guendouzi in the centre for today's game. Vignato on the right, Sancho on the left and Maximiliano Sugo up top. So we kick off against Bayern Munich away from home. We are shooting from right to left. I'm expecting a really tough game. They have still got really good players in their squad, even though they seem to be struggling in terms of, I know they played poorly last season in the league, but we'll see how things fall today. Highlight 20 minutes in, Oscar Pfeiffer has the ball very deep. He plays a long ball over the top of the defence. Maximiliano Sugo's in behind and he gets the goal. An excellent pass from Pfeiffer and an excellent finish from Sugo. As you can see here, it's Pickford with a free kick deep in our own half. Oscar Pfeiffer picks it up and he plays an absolutely fantastic ball over the top of the defence. Sugo beats it off side trap and it's an excellent finish to beat the keeper at his near post. 1-0. Highlight now, Sugo has it to Milagres. He plays the long ball over to Sancho. He's in the box now. Can he beat the keeper? Not on this occasion. Highlight now, the Bayern Munich give the ball away to us high up the pitch, but Phil Foden can't get his shot on target. Another highlight now, Milagres has it deep in his own half, but he plays it to Phil Foden, to Sancho on this left hand side, cuts in Guendouzi. A lot of options on the right hand side if we can find them, but Bayern Munich cut it out. Ammerhauser, Lewandowski up top. Sola in the centre of midfield now for Bayern Munich. Lewandowski gets dispossessed by Phil Foden. Excellent work from the young English. We're playing it about at the back. Some nervous stuff. And Suliak can cut out Pickford's kick. He finds Shears on this right hand side with lots of space. He gets the ball in. Lewandowski puts it in. Makes it 1-1. Sloppy. As you can see here, Suliak cuts it out. Phil Foden can't get the challenge in. Bordoni finds Shears on this right hand side in a lot of space. Milagres can't get back in time. And Lewandowski just finishes front post. And that's going to be all she wrote for the first half. 1-1. I'm not too disappointed with that. If we can get away with a draw, I'd actually be quite pleased. But of course, on the sort of run we're on, and the way we beat them at home, I would hope we can maybe get the victory. And in this half, we're shooting from left to right. 20 minutes to go. There's not a lot happening in this match. I think I'm going to make some changes. Phil Foden's on a yellow card and he's tired. I'm going to get him off. I'm going to get Kieran Tierney on for Milagres as well. And I'm also going to get Reece Nelson on for Jadon Sancho. Highlight now. High up the pitch for Bayern Munich this time. Chiesa on the right hand side gets dispossessed by Tierney. Ammerhauser now has it in the centre to Lewandowski to Maya. Nievas can cut it out and can we break. Maximiliano Sugo gives the ball away to Ardura. Maya now in the centre. Ammerhauser to Lewandowski. They are playing it about nicely. Can we get an interception in maybe? I don't think we can. Bordoni now to Maya. To Ammerhauser. Jose Luis cuts it out but it falls back to Bayern Munich. Ammerhauser to Chiesa. He's got put of space for Lewandowski. He puts it in the back of the net. That makes it 2-1 Bayern Munich. Disappointing from us this. There was many times where we cut it out, including that absolute challenge that should have been a yellow card at least. But plenty of times we cut it out but we just kept giving them the ball back. 15 minutes to go. Can we make something happen? Zaire to Rickson on this right hand side. He gets past his man. He gets the ball and Reece Nelson hits the post. Got a feeling that was the opportunity for us. 5 minutes to go. We've got the ball high up the pitch with Guendouzi to Zaire. Kieran Tierney's got all the space in the world. Can he get the ball in? He can. Vignato was there. Back post. Making it 2-2. We needed that. As you can see here, Rickson gets the throw in. And if you can see, Kieran Tierney's an absolute acres of space on this left hand side. They've got nobody. They are very compact. And Tierney gets a back post to Vignato. 2-2. Nice header. I'll take the draw. We're a minute over stoppage time at the minute and the referee hasn't called the game. James with the cross in. Maximiliano Sergo's got it. But that's going to be that for the match. 2-2. Disappointing not to win, but equally content with the draw. So as we can see, that leaves us still sitting top of Group F. 3 points clear from Roma in second and 6 points clear from Bayern Munich in third. So our next episode will be the final Champions League group game against CSKA Moscow at the Stadium of Light. Hopefully we will have qualification as top of the group secured by then. In a way, draw Bayern Munich used to mean something, but I think at this point in time they are slipping down the world ranking. If you have enjoyed today's video, please consider leaving a like, and if you're enjoying my content, why not get yourself subscribed? But until next time, take it easy.